Hey everyone, it's Rough to Tough. Sorry I haven't been uploading recently, but today is a very special day. It is New Year's Eve, and what we're going to do for it is we're going to do Best Distros of 2020. So that's really exciting. So, first thing, this is FernOS, the operating system I'm dual booting with Windows 10 right now. And you have a Windows 10 start menu if you want, but I'm just gonna show you what it looked like before. This is what it looked like, but I really like the Windows 10 menu and how they implemented it. It looks really nice how they implemented the menu. So, yeah. Next distro. I don't actually have a ISO of it, so I'm just going to show a screenshot. It's Ubuntu, and this is my favorite distros. My favorite distros that I think are the best distros of 2020, in my opinion. So, this is Ubuntu Studio 2004. I really like XFCE one more than the KDE one, but so that's why I picked this edition, and it works really good with my OBS, and it worked really good with everything else. So yeah, I'll just get deepen running, and then we'll be on our way. So everyone, this is deepen, and by the way, these distros that I'm ranking aren't in any particular order. So this is, and this is the newest update, so they come with a bit of new stuff, like they have their own browser, and they have their own mail, and then they have a mail client. I don't have an email, a test email to show it in, but this is what this looks like. It's based off of, go to about. As you can see, it's Chrome settings, and as you can see, this is made possible by the Chromium open source project. So they're replacing Firefox for this, this is actually a pretty solid browser. As you can see, this is their company, and yeah, this is really good. The file manager, though, is really good. Like this, I think, is one of the best file managers ever. And that's in my opinion, though. So, and you can change it with like basically every deepen app except the browser. You can change it from, oops, I minimized it, from here to here, and not from here to here, but from themes. You can change to the themes and stuff. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, and you can draw. There's a drawing app. Oh, and there's personalization too. You can see that. Oh, and you can change the rounded corners. It's pretty cool. You can change the transparency. So if I go down, now I'd like the transparency all the way down for some reason. Then you get all these settings. By the way, if you want a deepen ID, it's only supported in mainland China right now. But that's okay. You still get like all the operating system. It's an amazing operating system. You guys should really try it. Let's just look at the wallpaper and screensaver, and the wallpaper looks so good, and it's always down here. This one looks a bit like not trying to point fingers, but this one kind of looks like the macOS Mojave one, if you get what I mean. that one kind of looks like, that one kind of looks like Mojave a little bit. macOS Mojave, or however you say it. Yeah. Then this is pretty cool, and this is a really nice wallpaper in my opinion. But let's get on to the next distro. So, this operating system is Q4OS. Now this, in my opinion, is one of the most user-friendly ones, and it's a really good distro, and this is the Trinity desktop environment. I don't know, I just really like it because this just looks so much like what a Windows user is used to. And you can see all your programs, and there is some customization as well. By the way, the TE, Trinity Desktop Environment, is based off of KDE. So, but this is the amazing thing for me. As you can see, there's a software center. Like, let's say I want to install Skype. As you can see, it's downloading Skype right now. And it says welcome to and this looks like a Windows install. This looks like a Windows install, and it's really cool. And I'm gonna cut it here, and yeah. So everyone, the app has installed. As you can see, it's cool. It's on the desktop, and it's in its own separate folder in here, like in Windows, and you can open Skype, and it works. Everything just works, and it's really cool. By the way, if you were worried about if this is proprietary software, it is proprietary software. This Skype is proprietary, this operating system isn't. We're gonna quit Skype, and we're going to go test out the uninstall feature. So let's try uninstalling it. This is actually a live session, so I don't know what the password is. Oh, okay. So this is how you uninstall software. It kind of is the more untraditional way. Not really like Windows, but I don't think you can really make one like Windows, but it still works. It's uninstalled. It's good. Oh, and also if you want to install the package manager, you can also install it so it's not installed in. The sounds are so cool, like listen. That's pretty awesome. And there's also the kickoff start menu. This is what the kickoff one looks like. Then we have classic. This is what classic looks like. It's like your normal Windows 95 classic start menu. Let's look at the desktop. There's a desktop. They don't have the best selection, but it's okay. It's good. It works. So I'm gonna go to the next distro. So Fedora is one of my favorite distros, but unfortunately I don't have an ISO for it. So I'm just choosing from my old video or from my Fedora 30 free review, and this is one of my videos. Right here you can see this is Fedora. That's the desktop wallpaper. It's basically normal GNOME, but it's still really cool and it's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll go to the next distro. So this is Kubuntu. As you can see, this is the KDE desktop environment. As you can see, all this stuff is here. You have all these games, which is really cool. And it's cool that they categorize them up. And I really like Kubuntu. Graphics, as you can see, those graphics. Internet comes with Firefox. The other distro, Q4OS, came with Conquer. Multimedia, here's all your multimedia stuff. Nothing, this is not really anything too special, it's just normal, bland KDE, but for me it's really good, because I really like having a bland KDE sort of setup. So yeah, let's look at the desktops before we go. But whatever, I really like Kubuntu. It's a really good distro. Here, this one I like. This is KDE Plasma, by the way. Why did I mention that? But it's okay. Let's go on to the next distro. So this is elementaryos. It's one of my favorite distros. It's really good. It comes with the Epifinity browser. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's GNOME Web. That's basically what it is. Here's all the apps it comes with. Not that much. It doesn't even come with an Office suite. That's okay. Here's a terminal. I really like. I like the terminal, but I like deepens a bit more. But I like the terminal a bit. And there is a gripe for this distro because it doesn't have enough customization in the settings and stuff. And the Pantheon desktop environment's really limited on customization. And as you can see, it's built on an older LTS. elementaryos 6 doesn't come out yet. It's in early access though. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm really happy about elementaryos. It's a really nice operating system. It has a dock and it's really user friendly, let's just say for like macOS people who are just coming over to Linux. It would be really user friendly and it'd be really nice to have this. As you can see, and their desktop wallpaper selection, in my opinion, is one of the best. Like this one looks really cool. I really like wallpapers of like cities and stuff. And this one looks modern and it makes their desktop look nice. So let's move on to our last distro of the day. So this is Ubuntu Mate. It's a really good Linux distribution. And this is the reason I like it the most. And you have the Software Boutique and Mate Tweak, and it's the welcome screen. And the welcome screen's pretty nice. It's pretty slow because it's a snap, and snaps are actually pretty slow to start. But here's Mate Tweak, and here's the familiar layout. Let's go to Cupertino. As you can see, the buttons are on the side. Up here, this loads up into this menu. Down here is a little dock, has a little magnifier. Oh, I think I just switched it back to normal, to the other one. So let's go to contemporary. This one doesn't really change that much, just changes these two buttons on the side. Or that's all I see. Unity, this is basically Unity desktop environment. I'm trying to mimic the Unity desktop environment. Now this one looks really nice. I really like Unity. That's like the first desktop of Linux I've ever seen was Ubuntu and Unity. So it was really cool. Netbook. As you can see, there's buttons up here. And you just have this, and it's way smaller, so a netbook screen could handle this. Redmond. This is basically a Windows XP Vista style menu. I think this is more Vista style. Yeah, I think it's Vista style. I don't know though. I'm not really into the Windows stuff that much anymore. I kind of switched like main over to Linux. Traditional. This is GNOME 2. And this is what GNOME used to look like basically. I'll have a video. Now I just thought about it. Seeing this is my take, wanted to provide the same desktop experience as GNOME 2 after I went to GNOME 3. And it's really cool. I really like this. I'll show one episode, I'll show what Ubuntu, what like a really old version of Ubuntu looked like. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you have your desktop. This is what's really cool. It's really easy to throw in themes and stuff. And let's do this one. And you can like throw in themes. You just need to press and customize stuff in here. And you just need to press install and then select the theme package. But let's just use the default themes. We can change it to black matte, which makes it look like this. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. And let's go with the black mouse pointer. And let's go with the contrast high. I know this won't look as good as normal, but I'm just showing you that you can customize. This doesn't look the best, but hey, you can make it look like really anything. It looks like a really old desktop environment, but in reality it's actually really great. So, that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks for taking the time to see my favorite distros in no particular order. Hope you have a great New Year's. Stay safe out there. Goodbye.